Hey guys, it's AnonymousZao Gaming here, and today we are going to take a look at the game Killing Floor made by Tripwire Interactive, the same people who made the Red Orchestra series. They also made a game called The Ball, if you've ever heard of that one, as well as a few others. They're mostly known for the Red Orchestra. But if you're not sure what Killing Floor is, let's go ahead and roll through a few clips so that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into with this game. So, now that you've kind of gotten an idea of exactly what this game is all about, we're actually going to go ahead and start taking a look at some of the basics here. So when you launch the game, you're going to get to this main screen here, and you have your options for multiplayer, hosting a game if you want to just play solo or by yourself. Profile and achievements, they do have DLC and Steam Workshop, so that's always really good. So there's tons of custom content, and they have actually added a lot of stuff themselves, including map skins, weapon packs, things of that nature. And then, of course, you do have the settings here which give you full game, display, audio control, input, and HUD control. So they have pretty much everything that you would need as far as if you want to change something. And then, obviously, they have all of the advanced options, all your audio options, etc., etc. We're actually going to go ahead and, while I'm in here, probably turn this up a little bit. Yeah, that should work. Okay. DLC content, they do have a couple of weapon packs here, as you can tell. They also have some character and skin packs. So there's quite a few things that you can get. And it has it broken down there to make it easier. Profile and achievements. Basically, the way it works is there's classes. I haven't played in a really long time, and when I did, I usually played sharpshooter. But over here you can change your portrait, which is essentially who you'll be in the game when other people see. So when you buy those character packs, it'll unlock it here for you. So you have a couple of different options. It's kind of limited to start with if you don't have any of the unlocks. I think this is actually like the default that it gives you when you first start off. But I mean, they do have a couple of options here, so some of them are pretty cool, but and others of them are not as cool. But the really cool ones are like the DLC ones. Did not mean to launch that, actually. But yeah, the really cool ones are the DLC ones. You get like neon characters and stuff. So basically you have your field medic, which is the person responsible for keeping everybody alive. As you can see, all the stats there, like 25% faster syringe recharge, more potent healing, less damage from bloat bile, larger medigun clips, body armor is better, discount on the armor, and 70% or 77% discount on the mediguns, which is really good, because the more money you can save, then the better. Grenades also heal teammates and hurt the enemies. And then obviously you have your support specialist, which is the person that's mostly going to be using heavy weapons like shotguns, and all of the basics there. And then also, because I haven't, you'll notice that it says like level 0, level 1, level 3. It goes up to level 6, and once you get to level 6, that's a max tier, I guess. It's the only way to really put it. And then it has exactly what you need to do to get to the next level. And then this is the one I usually play the most, is the sharpshooter, so you get more damage with your pistol, rifle, crossbow, M14, and M99. I really like this because it does more damage in the beginning, because you only start with a pistol. You do 20% more damage with the pistol, which gives you easier kills, which means you actually make more money in the beginning of the game. And then, obviously, the commando, he's the guy that uses all the assault rifles, so pretty much everything with his classification is going to have to do with assault rifles. And then he does have a kind of cool ability. He can see cloak stalkers from 8 meters, and he can see the enemy's health from 4 meters, so he can tell if they get close enough to him, if they're about to die, or if they're still really alive. And then the stalkers can go cloaked, so they're invisible, so you can't really see them. You kind of can, but it's kind of hard to tell. but he is able to see them better from a further range. Berserker is all about melee, so he gets a lot of extra damage, faster melee movement, less damage from zombie, things like that, discounts, and he can't be grabbed by clots, which is important. Those are like the basic zombies, because if they get close to you, they actually kind of keep you in place. You can't really move, so you have to kill them in order to get away, if they grab onto you. Firebug is obviously the guy that's going to use anything that has to do with fire. I mean, he starts off with a flamethrower. I think if you max it, you can start off with a flamethrower. And then demolitions is exactly what it sounds like. You use anything that goes boom. And then they do have achievements. They have they have a ton. Good lord. So yeah. They have 285. So there's a lot of achievements there. But we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to do a solo game, just so that I can kind of at least explain everything. So in Killing Floor, there's two basic game modes. There's Killing Floor, which is wave-based. You have to clear the wave, survive. You go to the trader at the end of the wave to buy more weapons, more ammo, fix your armor, your Kevlar, etc. And then you have Objective Mode, which is kind of like Left 4 Dead in a way, or that's the only real way I can honestly compare it. But it is different, because there are actually objectives throughout the level. Like, you have to go here, you have to plug in these certain things, then you have to stay there for a few seconds. So it's kind of familiar to Left 4 Dead. I feel like that would probably be the easiest way to explain it to some people. But I did want to just take a look at some of the maps, just to show. They have a ton of maps, actually, and all these are just the stock maps. These are all ones that they have actually just put in the game. That's not including all the custom maps that people have made that are in the workshop. So there is a lot of maps here, and this one is actually one of my favorites, Aperture, from the game Portal. So this one's actually one of my favorites. It looks really badass. They did a really good job on it. But you have Abusement Park, kind of a play on words, like Bedlam, Biohazard, Biotics Lab, Clandestine, Crash. So there's a lot, but one of my favorites is Steamland, and that was actually in a bunch of the clips that you saw there. This is one of my personal favorites, because each map has its own like soundtrack per se, so depending on what map you're playing depends on the type of music that's playing, and I really like the Steamland one. That's like really badass music. And then obviously I'm not going to worry about the sandbox, but the mutators, those are the different kinds of zombies. So I just want to go and see if it'll let me show all of them. No, I don't think it will. I was hoping maybe it would. Let's see. Yeah, it won't let me. Oh well. So there's quite a few different types. So the one that you're seeing here is actually the Stalker. Those are the ones that can go invisible. And then you have the Crawlers. Those ones are just really fast and agile. They can jump and come at you just like what you're seeing right now. So they can jump at you and stuff. And they're really annoying. And then you have the Siren, which she does all of her damage based on her scream. Which is super high pitched. It's really annoying. If you get like 2 or 3 sirens together, you're just completely screwed. There's really not a whole lot you can do. They just do stupid amounts of damage, and I think those are Huskers. They just run around and gut you with a chainsaw. Those are the Flesh Pounds. Those dudes are ridiculous, because if you hit them, like their little red light, that gem in the center, it's usually yellow. And then if you hit them, it goes red, and they start charging at you. And then that's the final boss. That's the Patriarch. Once you complete all the waves, he's the last guy that you have to kill. And he has the minigun with the rocket launcher, and then he just does stupid amounts of damage up close with that little alien mouth claw thing that he has in the center there. But it is just absolutely insane. But we're going to go ahead and start a solo game here. I'm just going to remove that and just do it sandbox. So we're just going to do it on beginner, just kind of keep it simple. Just so that you guys can kind of see exactly what it is. And I don't know if I should do Aperture or... Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we'll just do Aperture. This one's really fun. Alright, so So we're gonna just do super short game length here. Again, this is really just to completely just show you the basics. It's not meant to be like super in depth because there's quite a bit that you could actually go into. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop in here, and then it always gives you like little tips and stuff in the loading screen, just like any game normally would. And so here you are, when you load into game, server, whatever, you're always going to come up to this screen. And that's really loud. So you're always going to come up to that screen, and you can choose your different specialty, whatever it is that you want to do from right here. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe I want to do like Berserker or something. But, we'll go ahead and we'll just use Sharpshooter just to do more damage. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright. So, as you can see, it's pretty standard. So the wave is going to start. You got your timer at the top right. That'll tell you how many zombies are left. The trader arrow at the top left will tell you what direction to go to get to the trader. And at the bottom left, you have your specialty, your health, your armor, and your weight. Because there is a weight system, so that you don't carry too many guns. And that's one of my favorite features, is that slow-mo headshot. Oh, wow. There we go. I love that slow-mo headshot. This is the coolest thing in the world. Let's see here. And then you do have a flashlight, obviously. That would really suck if you didn't. Alright, so there's one zombie left. Alright, so after each one, the wave ends, and then you have a certain amount of time to get to this trader. And this little red path will show you exactly where you need to go. And then that arrow at the top left, again, tells you how far away you are from them. So open this up. Alright, so at the bottom right you'll see I have $960. So from here I'm going to buy armor. So this is your basic. Again, you can click up here to see all of the different classes and their weapons. And then I think, what should I pick up here? I think I want to start off with these. That won't really leave me. You know what? I think I'm going to save this round. I'm just going to go ahead and fill my ammo now to get all my grenades, my handgun ammo, and all that stuff. And then I think what I'm going to do next is, again, I only have it on 3 waves, so it's not going to be like a whole lot. And yeah, we'll just do it like this. So again, there's only 3 waves, and that was wave 1, so I'm on wave 2, and then I'll have wave 3, and then the boss wave. So we need to try to get somewhere.
It was fun having you all, but you're on your own for now.
Let's try to go down here. And then there are drop-offs throughout the map, so you can see Kevlar and ammo over there. Oh,
someone step on it. He can hurt
there.
someone if he ain't careful.
Oh, what's over here? So as you can tell, there. Oh shit! So this isn't good. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting people in the knife here. So there's the siren. So you can tell they are just annoying as all fuck. We're gonna go ahead and pick up this lever action rifle actually that we just found on the ground, which is super nifty. Go ahead and get some kills there. So it's always really good to try to explore around the map some to see if you can find like weapons, armor, ammo. I even have the radio. We got somebody coming up behind us here. Try to take him out. And generally, the way that you want to end your wave is as close to the trader as possible. So I think she should be right there. So take her out. Oh shit. There we go. That would be a siren. Just take her out real quick. So yeah, as you can see, they are incredibly annoying, and they do stupid amounts of damage. It's just ridiculous. Oh shit. Alright.
They're all dead. It's time to
Generally,
go
it's
shopping.
best to try to find some kind of ammo, like drop-offs, before you go to the trader, so that you don't have to waste your money on buying ammo. So the less you have to spend on that, obviously, the better off you are. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a katana. They are super expensive, but they're very handy because there's no ammo. So you don't have to ever worry about running out. And then I did pick up that lever action rifle, which is super, super nifty. So I'm not really too worried about any kind of ranged weapons at this point. But let's see, so we have 49 seconds until the next wave, and usually when you're in a server, these timers are a lot lower. Generally you get about a minute, if that. And I think for whatever reason when you create one, it puts it at like a minute and a half or something. I don't know why, I hate it. So let's see if we can try to find a better position. I don't really like that spot. There are too many ways up. And then, as you can tell, there's that weight system again. So the more stuff you have, the slower you run. Oh, and there is my cat. So the more stuff that you have, the slower you run. Which makes the zombies easier, or it makes it easier for the zombies to catch up to you, because there is no sprint in this game. Which is one thing that... I mean, it annoyed me. Oops,
and I'll
I
be
did not mean to
waiting.
fall off there. It annoyed me at first, but I guess after a while you just kind of get used to it. So now I don't even notice that there's no sprint button. And there they all are. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just drop a grenade here. And just immediately get the slow-mo explosion. Yeah, because I don't like the sirens, because they're annoying as hell. I'm just gonna go.
Give us that kiss while you're still
Oh shit, I thought that was a person.
cold. Chainsaw Massacre time.
Alright, so I've kind of backed myself into a corner here without even realizing it. Cut him in half. Kill him. Alright, so I really need to get the hell out of there. That's a really bad spot to be in. Oh shit. Alright. Go ahead and take them out. Oh shit. Alright, so let's slow my headshot. Go ahead and kill him real quick.
I like the big ones, don't you?
Pick up this ammo. Damn, I'd never actually seen this area. I didn't realize this map was that big. Holy shit. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I honestly think that this will go to the last wave. Yeah, I think that was wave 3. So now it's going to go to wave 4, which is the Patriarch. He is annoying as all hell to fight, because he's stupid strong. So again, we're going to go ahead and sell this so that I can buy something that'll actually be useful against him. Let's see. So we get an M4 203. Get a flamethrower. Which is alright, but I know there's way more powerful things out here than that. What should we get? What should we get? I'm gonna have to make my choice really quick. I love that nail gun. It's so badass. And the multi-chambers head thrower, that shit's so tight. Alright, so I have like 10 seconds, so I should really figure out what I'm doing here. Shit. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm just gonna buy this combat shotgun. And I'm gonna get it just in time. And this is going to be the end here, I believe. And I guess I picked up a lever action out of nowhere. So we're gonna just cut his arm off. We're gonna go ahead and get into a little bit of a melee battle with him. Alright, this is a really shitty spot. Oh shit. And there's a flesh pounder, so I really need to get the fuck out of here now. Yeah, so this is a super bad spot. Like, really bad. Because basically, that flesh pounder, again, if you use, like, basic weapons on him, it basically doesn't do any damage. All it does is piss him off, and I think he's angry. Yeah, he's pissed. He's super pissed. Fuck me. Alright, so he's dead. So you hit Q to kind of heal yourself up. You basically inject yourself with like this serum. And we're going to start heading this way because it's almost the end of the wave and I want to get a little bit closer to the trader so I don't have to spend so much time running over there to get him. My cat's just kind of hanging out on my desk. So let's see. Oh, okay, so the trader's back here. Yeah, it should be that room. Alright. So we'll go ahead and kill this lonely little zombie here. Oh, with the slow-mo decapitation. Alright. That'll be that way.
Chance, boys. Spend
So
it
now,
while you've got it.
I'm gonna sell this lever action. So now we have tons of money. Kind of. We have 5,800, so that's enough to buy something here. So let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, it's pretty strong, but it's a lot faster. It weighs about the same. So I think I might just pick this up. Get a nice grenade launcher. And then that way, technically we will have the katana for super close range. We'll have the pistol for, I don't know, whatever I want a pistol for. And then we have this handy dandy grenade launcher. So we're going to see if we can kill the final boss, the Patriarch. Who is an absolute asshole, by the way. And I need to figure out how the hell to get over there. I don't even know if you can. I don't think it'll let me. And if I try to jump, then I'm probably gonna fall and kill myself. This is probably a really stupid spot to stay in. Okay, whatever. So that's welded. Oh yeah, and you do have a weapon. So there's the Patriarch. He can go invisible because he's an asshole. Yeah, you can weld doors, and then you can unweld them. But let me... Where is he? He is invisible. Oh, there he is. Oh shit! Wow. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Well, this just got shitty. Ow! And there's that stupid fucking minigun. Yes.
He's got a machine gun.
Motherfuck, that hurt. Alright, so we're gonna try to reload this thing, because it's slow as shit, and he's coming after me. Holy shit! Alright, there we go. Blew his leg off there. Yeah, fuck you. And we win. So that's the basics of how this goes. Now, obviously, online and on multiplayer, there's way more shit to it. It gets a lot more intense. And it's going to load another map for some reason. So obviously it gets way more intense in online multiplayer. So that's just kind of a solo play. Just going to forfeit there. So it's just kind of solo play again. That's just the real basic way of playing it. Once you get into multiplayer, there's a bunch of different things, because obviously each person will have a role, they'll have their own specialty, then you can start assigning people to watch certain doors, and it's just way more chaotic, way more fun, and usually way fucking harder. So yeah, but this is on Steam currently, and I'm really making this video because they are actually about to release Killing Floor 2 soonish. I don't know if they've posted an exact date or not. And then they were also talking about how they made it so that the gore in the game actually stays there. So when you kill something and blood spatters all over the wall and all over the floor, and after you kill like 100 of these zombies and there's just blood everywhere, it'll actually stay there for the rest of the game. So it never goes away, so basically by the time you're done, the entire level is just covered in nothing but blood. So that's something that they're super excited about. And then also, another thing that they are really excited about is they've also updated the dismemberment, because in this one, like, you can cut off an arm, you can cut off a leg, you can cut off a head, and that's about it. And the other one, you can cut the head in about 4 different pieces. Like, the arm can be cut in 4 different sections, the leg can be cut in 4 different sections. So it's really badass looking. And then they also adjusted the slow-mo effect when you kill things, so basically all it does is it turns everything else black and white, and red is the only visible color. So when I was playing earlier and you'd see that slow-mo, basically once it goes slow-mo, it goes completely black and white, and the only thing you can see is reds. So if there's like red flowers, and obviously blood, if there's like a red poster on the wall, that's the only colors that you'll see. So it's really badass looking. But if you haven't played Killing Floor, I really suggest maybe at least just giving it a try. Maybe wait for it to come out on a sale or something. I think it's still like $19.99 right now. So if you want to wait for it to go on a sale, I would really recommend picking it up. It is a shitload of fun, and there's still a lot of people playing it. There's tons of active servers. Plus, just they constantly keep everybody in the loop as far as the progress, updates, changes. That's why I really appreciate Tripwire, because they are a really good company. They've always really been there for their players. They understood, they knew exactly who it was that was making their games, so popular. Starting with Red Orchestra, which really put them on the map. So I really recommend checking it out. Maybe your buddy got a key for it. I think they sell them in like 4-packs and shit like that. So you should definitely go ahead and check that out. Now that I think about it, maybe I should do this. There we go. So I really recommend checking that. It's a really badass game, and it still gets tons of support, still has tons of players. But if you really want to wait, just wait for Killing Floor 2, because that game is going to be badass, and I plan on making a video the night that that game comes out for it, because I'm super fucking excited for that game. So we'll see, but if you did enjoy the video, please like it, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Obviously I make these videos for you guys, so any kind of feedback, things that I can get, truly goes a long way for me, and it really helps me out. And don't be afraid to share this. Follow me on Twitter, or if you just want to talk to me, just leave a comment on my YouTube channel, and I'll definitely reply back. It might not be immediately, but it should be within the day. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.